going to now go to Gunda. So Gunda Schumann is a lesbian activist, lawyer, sociologist, author, legal expert on women's constitutional rights and self-ID issues. And the title of Gunda's talk is Strategies of LAZ Reloaded Against the Emerging Gender Self-ID Law in Germany.
Today I will talk about strategies of Lesbian Action Center, abbreviated LAZ, Reloaded, against the emerging German self-ID law, including international networking of lesbians. My focus will be on activities and developments during the last 6 months. First, I would like to talk about LAZ and its predecessor, Homosexuelle Aktion West-Berlin, abbreviated HAW, founded in 1972. HAW and later LAZ have been fighting for lesbian visibility, lesbian rights, and lesbian empowerment mainly during the 1970s and 1980s. In 2022, LAZ Reloaded has been celebrating 50 years of German lesbian movement. The women-only event has been attended in Berlin by more than 200 lesbians from Germany and abroad. LAZ Reloaded was founded in 2018 as a response to queer feminism with its protagonist Judith Butler. The qualification of biological sex as existing only via regulating norms and the reinterpretation of gender as an artificial product and distinct from biological sex was paving the way for transgenderism that is marginalizing the biological body and setting gender identity as being natural and innate. This misogynistic and homophobic ideology is particularly harming lesbians. LAZ Reloaded is aiming to preserve lesbian history, make lesbians revisible, articulate lesbian interests in public, promote intergenerational exchange, as well as promote education, art, and achieve this are public relations and organizations of events, administering of entrusted estates and archives of lesbians, interviews of contemporary witnesses, and the organization of and participation in national and international networking and meetings. Time has passed, and the significance of lesbian-only and women-only for female empowerment has been recognized only by radical feminists. Many lesbian organizations and networks, for example, the German umbrella organization Lesbenring, as well as lesbian-only bars and pubs, are gone. Young lesbians don't dare to call themselves lesbian due to fear of being mobbed by their queer community. Public reputation and state funding of lesbian organizations have diminished or have ceased to exist. Even lesbian archives are hard to find. Many have been taken over by so-called queer archives. Brave lesbians in history are being labeled as trans men. For example, Stormé de Laverie, who took part in the Stonewall Uprising 1969 in New York City. How is LAZ Reloaded fighting against this rollback? Members of LAZ Reloaded have been participating in public demonstrations. The last one in June 2023 was called the Real Dyke March in Berlin, pinpointing to the fact that lesbians are same-sex attracted adult human females. The response by trans activists didn't wait long. LAZ Reloaded has been entered into the state-supported Berliner Register, a sneak register. According to the entries, LAZ Reloaded is consisting of conservative feminists. It is being transphobic, anti-gay, for saying that pedophiles have been at Christopher Street Day marches, ideologies, for saying that trans activists are being financially supported, trans with a $sign, and it is insinuating that trans women are violent because the organizers have been demanding police protection in advance. Legally, that is freedom of speech according to German law. Furthermore, LAZ Reloaded has submitted legal opinions on all bills dealing with self-ID to the German government. The most recent one is our legal opinion on the government bill on self-ID of August 23, 2023. It has recently been introduced to the German Federal Parliament, first reading, and is going to be referred soon to the Committee on Family, Senior Citizens, Women and Youth for a public hearing with experts. This public hearing is now scheduled since yesterday for the 28th of November, 2023. Some women are going to organize a demonstration on that day. Already in 2022, LAZ Reloaded has started discussions on the emerging self-ID law with politicians from several parties, mainly of the Christian Democratic Party, who are holding mandates at the German Federal Parliament. LAZ Reloaded gained support mainly by politicians from the Christian Democratic Party who are rejecting self-ID law for infringing upon the rights of women, children, and parents of minors. LAZ Reloaded has been invited to a panel discussions with members of the Women's Union and the Lesbian and Gay Union. These are subgroups of the Christian Democratic Party in September 2023. It was a real honest debate with just one trans activist in the audience, behaving moderately. However, with the intention to deplatform me by putting pressure on the leaders of the Christian Democratic Party, a queer accused LAZ Reloaded members as being, among other defaming words, as being Hitler admirers. The panel discussion, however, took place as planned. LAZ Reloaded has been filing a criminal law complaint with Berlin police authorities against the operator of the platform and issued a civil legal warning against it. In these stormy times, you need allies. First and foremost, the initiative Lasst Frauen sprechen, in English, Let Women Speak, is an ally of LAZ Reloaded. Mutual support, exchanging information, participating together in signature campaigns and events, the last one was a real Dyke March, are being practiced. WDI UK is ally of LAZ Reloaded on the international level. LAZ Reloaded is signatory to the declaration, and WDI UK, Feminist Question Time, is offering its platform for LAZ Reloaded to spread the word on the impact of transgender identity ideology in Germany. LAZ Reloaded got into contact with WDI USA Lesbian Caucus after its coordinator, Lauren Levy, had presented the Lesbian Bill of Rights at Feminist Question Time in early 2023. In the following months, LAZ Reloaded has been signing the Bill of Rights. Here are some quotes. Resolved that lesbians have the right to create and maintain lesbian-only spaces. Resolved that lesbians have the right to have their sexual and romantic boundaries respected. Resolved that lesbians have the right to be free from discrimination on the basis of their lesbianism in employment, housing, physical and mental health care, and public accommodations. What you see on the slides, Lauren participated in a nonviolent direct action on 18 September in San Francisco with members of LAZ Reloaded watching. In July 2023, LAZ Reloaded became founding member of LBOR International, consisting of 6 lesbian organizations from New Zealand, Australia, Ireland, United States, and Germany that have signed the LBOR. The organization is publishing statements on issues of lesbian interest, for example, loss of lesbian spaces and how to get them back, and is filing statements of public support when the rights of lesbians are denied. For example, the Lesbian Action Group Australia has been denied permission to have a lesbian-only event in a public LGBTIQ+ building by the Human Rights Commission Australia. And LBOR International wrote protest letters. LAZ Reloaded board members have been invited by WDI USA Lesbian Caucus to the 2nd annual conference of WDI USA on September 15 till 17, 2023 in San Francisco. Speeches, workshops, panel discussions, talks, and networking have been enriching for guests and hosts. In early summer 2023, LAZ Reloaded met with Florian Greller, initiator of Just Gay, an organization of gay men that is opposing transgender identity ideology in general, while supporting lesbians and women in particular. This is a big exception, but this group is sticking by their principles. LAZ Reloaded is raising its voice on gender identity ideology and lesbian herstory issues via public relations, press kits, social media, and by Zoom or live events for the lesbian feminist community. The last event was presenting Stormé de Laverie, lesbian protagonist at the Stonewall Uprising in New York City, 1969. In charge of press kit and social media, our board member Gretel Schnell. In sum, what is to be done? Networking via Zoom and live events, maintaining our website, promoting lesbian visibility, and presenting our Anne Herdel, also contemporary witness. There's a lot to do. Let's get it done. Contact us. We would be delighted. And thanks a lot for listening.